it's not so hard to find a buyer for you. When money talks, you're under its spell. Ah, but what do you have when there's nothing left to sell? Hey everybody, it's Finding My Audience with Alan Strickland Williams. I am Alan Strickland Williams. You are the audience. This is Finding My Audience, episode number 27. What day is it? It's Sunday, April 13th at 6:50 p.m. It was a nice day. It's getting a little toasty in LA. Don't mind that at all. Took a little break because I was in Florida. I did a light pack of the podcast stuff. Thought maybe I'd do it in a hotel room. I was off work. I was spending time with family. I was by the beach. Guys, it didn't happen. I was going uncle mode. I was with my nieces. I was out there by the Atlantic Ocean taking it all in. Thanks to the Patreons. I want to give you guys a heads up. I think I need to just go ahead and make the Patreon like $1 and just make it whatever that is. Because that's just what we're doing on this podcast, it seems like. I saw... Well, let me talk about Florida a little bit more. I had a really good time. Went uncle mode. Felt so bad for these kids. They drove down, and instead of going straight to the pool, they went to the zoo. Can you imagine being a child? Long car ride. All you want to do is maybe jump in the ocean or the pool, some water of some kind, and instead you're taken to a zoo to see other captive organisms languishing, I believe is the right word there, languishing. It was just, obviously it's always hot in Florida. It was specifically hot that day. I felt bad for them, but it was good to see the nieces. It was good to see the family. I guess it's so weird. I took not a real big step back, but just you move across the country, hard to see people. And now with these little nieces, they're so cute. You want to see them more. But that was good. I had a really good time. I'm glad I took the time off work. God, I mean, everything's so crazy right now. I don't even want to talk about it too much. I hope everybody's doing good. Let me know how you're doing. Let me see. I think I got the number working again this time. Let's see. Bam. Wow, really? It didn't work? That's so funny. Why is it? Is it because it's under that? Let me see if I can fix it right now. You know how I've been watching a lot of ER. ER is a T. Oh, did it just show up? If you're on the video, I think it did. 323-457-0032. Again, that number is 323-457-0032. Drop me a voicemail. Let me know what's going on in your life. My nose itches. Oh, I've been doing spring cleaning, like for real. Been getting really deep into it. What are you guys projects that you've been doing? I've been talking about doing stuff. I think I've been talking about it on this podcast forever, but I've like right before here, I cleaned the bathroom. What I did was I went and I took down every framed object in my apartment, every room, 3 bed, 2 bath, no big deal. Nightmare with the landlord. Great. Love it. Feel grateful. Glad I have my space. Enjoying doing some work in it. But I'm not bragging. I had to work. I didn't really have to work for it, but I if you ever move in with other people, and then you wind up with the place, all I'm going to say is some S went D, some crap went down. Not in a bad way, but just time passes, et cetera, et cetera. What am I trying to say? We don't need the number anymore. Let's turn that off like that. Oh, I was saying, I've been watching a lot of ER. ER is a teaching hospital. This is a teaching podcast. In fact, I'm learning myself. Last episode got messed up because, and I was doing so good on it too, and I was just rolling with it. And I was like, oh yeah, I have all this stuff right here. I can sort of on the fly, take 1, take 2, let that be part of it. But then just something was going on where just all the audio was not showing up in the recording. For some reason it was when I tested it. If this happens again, I'm going to lose my mind, but I think I got it figured out. It's just one of those things where every time, even though I keep everything the same, keep everything set the same, when I go to do it again, everything's a little off. Some things that worked last time don't. But hey, that's life, Had a good time on this trip. you gotta take, I mean, it's crazy. And it seems so crazy to say you gotta take time off right now because just things are so nuts. And I know a lot of people aren't working, but if you can, and even if you are, if you don't have to, do something nice. Do something nice for yourself. Go on a walk. I know that sounds silly, but sometimes I go on 3 little walks a day just to just to keep just to stay positive, keep moving, walk around, different perspective. It works. It's really nice. Hey, talk about a walk. Here's what happened. I'd already gone on a walk or a hike. I'd already gone on a hike earlier today. Was this yesterday? This was yesterday. Already went on my hike. Maybe got an hour or two. I went up in Griffith Park. But I was in that mood where I was like, I don't want to drive my car today. You guys ever go? I just like, I don't want to, if I don't have to, if I absolutely don't have to, I don't have to. So I was like, I'll do the groceries. I'll do all my errands and I'll do them on foot. Wow. And I go and I'm thinking, oh, I'll get my groceries. But I'm like, don't go to the grocery store hungry, whatever. And I was like, I'll get a slice of pizza. I go to my local pizza place. Who do I see when I walk in? Leland Palmer from Twin Peaks. I see the bad guy himself, and the actor's name is Ray Wise. Works with David Lynch, just passed, but just instinctually, like without even really registering, I just go, oh my god, I went, are you Ray Wise? I just said that like right when I saw him, and he's just like him, he just goes, well, yes. And I was like, okay, I was just making sure my eyes didn't deceive me. And he just sort of smiled or whatever, and then I got my pizza and I left. And I think he was waiting for a cheese pizza, by the way. A lot of people were asking. He was waiting for a whole pizza. And he just goes, I'll see you around. And I just thought that was really cool. But I had that experience because I chose to go on a walk and to go out into the world and do that. So, hey, you never know. You might see a famous character actor from the David Lynch cinematic universe. What are we doing? What do I want to do on this podcast? I've got some stuff here I can play with if we want. Like I said, last episode, oh my God, I had these jokes with some sound effects and some new bits and segments and stuff. Fortunately, it was all in one chunk, and I just sort of deleted it and said, I'll figure it out. Maybe we'll do it on this one. But God, yeah, I obviously I've had issues with keeping the thing going, still do, but I'm like, and then that's the other thing too. Do you guys do this? I'm like, why am I deciding to literally go through and like, I want to paint, I'm going to redo some flooring in here. This isn't even my property, but it's just like they left all this flooring stuff here. I figure might as well. The carpets are all old. They're never going to replace them. Got to do everything yourself, in this world, even if you don't really gain from it, you just have to do it. That's just the way they set it up for us. And we got no say in it, see? This is just it. It's just you and me. Just our back against the wall. And maybe they left some flooring in here from when the mold came in. And they fought you on the mold, but then you found asbestos, and I guess that was the magic word. That's a good tip for any renting situation in LA. I think probably any big city, but definitely in LA. Get an at-home asbestos test and just find some in your apartment because that's a big no-no. That's a big no-no for landlords. Let's see. I guess I wrote some jokes here. I thought maybe we could even look and see, and maybe I'd write some on the fly. I saw this today. At least 6 people were hurt in a house explosion in Austin. Wow, 6 people in Austin. That must have affected upwards of 37 podcasts. How about that? I was watching this. I was thinking about this about TV. TV has really come a long way. Like it used to be really scandalous for a couple to even like imply that they were in the same bed, And now there are multiple shows about just straight up incest. And those are the shows that win awards. How things have changed. Let's see. Yeah, that was the thing about this week. I was like, oh, but I have some jokes from the old notepad. Here's sort of a hot take. It's like, I like dating progressive chicks, because they can't be mad when you're like, hey, baby. No, hold on. We got to start this over. This is what I'm talking about. Teaching. This is a teaching hospital teaching podcast. I like dating progressive chicks. I wasn't really looking at the camera. The whole point of this is to get clips. So we got to take it again. It's like, I like dating progressive chicks because they can't be mad when you're like, but baby, I self-identify as single. Well, I'm just still that better. I think that could work out. I think that could work at Chatterbox. I've been hearing this radio ad. I listen to the radio. I don't know if anybody else does. I love the radio. The radio's great. I think it's really special. You find out a lot when you listen to the radio. Um, but there's this one ad for something they do stucco repair, and their thing that they say like as part of their sell as they go, your house could be covered in potato chips and we wouldn't break one. And that's to me a little. I wasn't thinking about that. I wasn't worried really that you were going to break the stucco. Um, but now you've brought up this potato chip situation. So now I'm literally envisioning my domicile, whatever it is, an apartment, a building, a house, multifamily, whatever. And now I'm picturing it covered in potato chips, and they're saying they wouldn't even break one. That's just dubious. I just find that dubious. I don't know if that really would work. I have one of those air purifiers. Someone gave me an air purifier. It's like having a little slice of a bowling alley in your apartment, Just put it there, kind of feel oh yeah, great. Pure air, cool. What is this one? I've been thinking about. No, we're not going to do that. A lot of these are kind of just loose thoughts, like what is this? Go on a hike. Oh, this happened. I went on a hike. I was feeling good. I came home. I took my shirt off when I got home. I'm like, oh, I'm already hot and sweaty. I'm gonna start doing some of this home stuff I'm talking about, and some of this is just chores. So I'm just doing the dishes. And I was like, I had a great hike. I'm in a good mood. I've got the way my thing is set up is I've got my kitchen sink, my kitchen. If I'm looking straight to the right, that's a sliding door that looks out at the exterior of my building, and people will come and they'll pass by, my neighbors that live in the building. And like you can perfectly see out like straight through. I just have some of those little vertical slat, awful things. And I think I even had them. I didn't even have them just turned thin style. I slapped them to the end. They were out of there. So it's just me. I'm doing my chores. I've probably got whatever, my hiking shorts on, no shirt. And I know that I remember even being like, oh, I'm like doing what I want to do today. I was feeling exuberant and jubilant, and I was smiling, and I noticed someone, and they waved to me out of the thing, and I looked at them and I just waved really big, and then I realized I'm holding the biggest knife I own. Just the giant, like the big one. And I'm just looking at him, just smiling, holding this big knife. It's like, hi, neighbor. If you didn't think I was going to murder you, now you know I definitely am going to slice you right up. That's also bad too. You never want to see like just a man. I look like manic white guy, no shirt, holding up a knife. Looks like you never want to see a white guy who looks like they just started working out. That's kind of where my body's at right now. You never want to see that. That's never a good thing. Never a good thing. Let's see. Here's one. Here's a loose thought. I prefer to sit down when I pee. I know a lot of people have a problem with that, with men. Say men should stand up. But I used to stand up when I peed. But then I did that one time while I was wearing shorts. Never again. If you've ever peed standing up wearing shorts, it's just disgusting. You don't even need to say it. You know what I'm going to say. And yeah, if you wear shorts and I see you peeing out of urinal, yeah, I'm judging you, because you know better. You know better. I think that's basically some of the new stuff. Trying not to click on that computer. What do we got here? Oh, let's try to do this. We've got a Was that the next thing to do? Or was I going to play I was going to play this. This is something I saw. I was going to play it on the last one. It's just so funny. I guess the only really like heads up I'll give is that it's Eric Adams, Mayor of New York. It's Eric Adams. I did not put this together. I found this. I wish I had the name of the person I saw posted or whatever. But well, now it's not showing up. Why is that? Is it because it's interesting? Why isn't it? Oh, do I just need to do that? Oh, that's because that's the. Well, now I kind of ruined a Well, maybe not. Maybe not. But I clicked on the wrong thing. That was all I did there. That wasn't. But now why isn't this showing up? See, folks, this is what I am talking about. Does it need to be down there? Do I need to press?
I'm New York.
Okay, we can hear it, but we can't see it. So we gotta figure out. Is there a way to bring it to the front? Like, seriously, why isn't it showing up? Huh. I got, oh, wait. Wow, really? It's just not there. Do I need to stop it again? And then do I need to just delete it and then bring it back? Let's try that. Let's do that. Media source. Add existing. Where are you, Eric Adams? You're not there anymore. Is that why it's not working? Okay, let's try to find you then. Let's see if this works. Okay, let's go to browse and let's go to finding my audience. Let's go media for new episode. There it is. Okay.
I'm New York State Senator Eric Adams. And for 22 years, I wore a bulletproof vest. Please come and join me inside my house. What I would like to show here is to empower parents on how to search a room inside their home. You write the Constitution. There are no first.
Stop it. Let's see if I can do this on the fly. I don't even know if this works on the fly. Media source. This used to be like that. And then let's try it one more.
I'm New York State Senator Eric Adams.
I can't believe that worked. Thanks for sticking with me. I'm not editing that out. If you don't like it, that's fine. I'm not working on this anymore. I'm doing it to do it. I'm trying to figure out how to do it on the fly. If I can do that and get the files to work and everything, great. And if you're just listening on audio, I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit here and try to keep you entertained while I look at it. I'm just doing it. I don't have the time to go through and delete it later. I just don't. The moments when I'm futzing with something, you do something. Take it upon yourselves. This is a learning podcast. Anyway, let's get back to it.
And for 22 years, I wore a bulletproof vest. Please come and join me inside my house. What I would like to show here is to empower parents on how to search a room inside their home. You write the Constitution. There are no First Amendment rights inside your household. So by
that's also not true.
Periodically sending a message to your home that there are no rooms off limits, you don't believe in locked doors, your house is open to inspection, but you always have to inspect what you expect. You can look at a jewelry box. A jewelry box of this nature, maybe a simple jewelry box, but if you look through it closely, you don't know what your child may be hiding. For instance, a gun could be hidden, a small caliber weapon could be hidden inside a jewelry box. When your child brings in his popular knapsack with many different locations, look through it to see what exactly is your child carrying in addition to a book. Something simple as a crack pipe, a used crack pipe. Could he have found it on the street? That's quite possible. But this is a discussion piece where you should start speaking with him to find out what is he doing.
That's a conversation crack pipe.
Doing with it. Behind a picture frame, you can find bullets. What does that mean to find bullets? Does it mean the child is carrying a
What does that mean to find bullets?
gun? No. Where there's smoke, there's possible fire. Where there's a bullet, there's possibly a gun.
Can we hear that again? Will this work?
A gun, no. Where there's smoke, there's possible fire.
Possibly
Where
fire.
there's a
Where
bullet,
there's
there's
bullets.
possibly a gun. The baby doll could be just a baby doll, but also it could be a place where you could secrete or hide drugs. Run your
Secrete.
hands over the pillows. This one could be hidden inside a pillow, a gun. Just look and see what's inside your bookcases. Perfect place to hide cocaine. There are no First Amendment rights in your home. You have a duty and obligation to protect the members of your household.
Give it up for Eric Adams, everybody. Thanks for listening to that. I can go ahead and that just went away on its own. Thanks for that. Yeah. So last time, and again, if this doesn't work this time, I'm gonna totally lose it. But that was how I ended the jokes. And so that if you pay attention at all, you could tell there's a big jump. You could probably tell in the audio too. But hey, sometimes you got to do it. I don't know why it would just went away on that like that on me, but that's okay. All right, let's see what we're gonna do next. All this stuff is out of order now. Let's take a look. Let's get it back in order. That's gonna be this. We're just moving some stuff up, and then after that, I've got these. I've got like stuff highlighted yellow for sound effects here. Oh yeah, that's right. That would be after that. We'll move that up, and then that's gonna be Wait, where'd that go? No, it's right there. Okay. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to do these segments, and then I'm going to get out of here. I have some stuff here, but excuse me, I really have we haven't gone to okay. Let's do this before I'll go into that. I found all these. I don't know what these were. You know how you have you move places, you have roommates leave, they leave stuff. This is stuff that was left here. I never know what to do with it, so I thought I'd just show it to you guys and then maybe throw it away. I thought I could use it for content or something. I guess these are like things you can hold up in your car maybe when you're driving. This one's have a great day. I don't know why you'd ever say that. Thanks. You know, like if you let someone merge in. Thanks. Have a great day. These ones are kind of nice. I did not make these. I'm not, whatever, but these are just weird. That was a yellow smiley face. So I'll try to, this is like a sign. It looks like maybe a parking sign that says, "My fault. Oops." Can you imagine if you got T-boned by a guy and they just told it, "My fault. Oops. I'm so sorry." Driving's hard. This one's pretty straightforward. We got a WTF. This is actually a Mark Maron fan thing. This is Just Drive. This is actually if you're driving and someone asks you what your favorite Ryan Gosling movie is, you say Just Drive. Kind of messed up. I think I messed up 3 words when I was saying that, but that's okay. I'm so sorry. My fault. Oops. What do we got here? Oh, this one's really nice. Shame on you. Shame on you and back off. I like that. I guess maybe you do back off first and then shame on you. Shame on you. This is a good one. I think I might just carry this around, not even into the car. I guess this is a fun one. Write your own on here. Oh, I should have, maybe I'll do that as a bit next time. This one's weird though, because it's just go, kind of like a friendly go, and then it just says jackass on the other side. I guess if you wanted to call someone a jackass. This one's weird because it's a middle finger sign. You could just flick someone off. I'm sort of putting them next to each other video. You can kind of compare. What do we got here? Oh, this is just classic stop. This is just a stop sign. It says stop. And then this one says settle down. So I guess if you can tell that people are sort of engaged in horseplay in the car next to you, you can throw them a settle down. Settle down now. Then you got your cute heart that you could hold up if you wanted to really ruin someone's day. They're already in traffic and you're going to, hit on them. That's great. And then, you can put your number in for a call me. So you can do that. So anyway, that there. What else was we got? Oh, we got an ad to read. We got a sponsor. Let me try to line this up. Of course, I left my water over there for the ad read, of course. But let's get into it. I think this is going to work. Let's try it. If you're like me, you think a lot about sponges. You think about their effect. Oh, see, I already messed up. Hold on. First off, it looks like it's way too loud. So let's bring that down a little bit. And then let's start over because I need to read from up here. Here we go. Hey, so I don't know what happened. For some reason, the audio just crapped out at some point. I don't really know when. Was it when the thing needed to get plugged back in? Maybe. I don't really know. I'm trying to just stay in a good mood because I've had a good day, and hopefully I get at least something out of that. I hope you got something out of it. I hope at least maybe this is Schadenfreude. Or how bad do you think your life could be? Listen to my podcast. There's no way you're not doing. There's no way you're not doing something better than I am doing this podcast at. If there's something in your life you're worried you're not doing well, or maybe that you have imposter syndrome for, listen to my podcast. That's my pitch. Keep your chin up. That's a message for myself as well. I really hope that this recorded. If it didn't, you will see. No, I'm not even going to go negative. I'm going to say have a good day. Bye.